My name is Danny Swerdlow. I'm the Director of Arts here at NSU University School, and welcome to our Media Production Film Festival and Celebration. This evening is a culmination of several years of our media production efforts, and it's really been a pleasure to watch how our program and our students have grown over the course of the years. Not only have our enrollment numbers expanded and increased as we've attracted more students to our program, but you could also see the diversity in our course offerings. We now include animation, music production, news, TV production, broadcast, sports broadcast, film. Our students are pushing the boundaries on what we are capable of doing, both here on campus and also off campus. This year has certainly been a challenge for us, learning how to do everything that we could do before in studio from our homes. And several of our students remained remote for the entire year, and we're still able to deliver weekly shows. We're still able to participate in our film program. They had to innovate, and that ingenuity and creativity is a hallmark of what we call the U-School experience. I'd like to congratulate all of the students whose films are going to be displayed and celebrated this evening. I really want to recognize that achievement because in the face of a pandemic, it is truly heroic. I would also like to congratulate our media production teachers, Dr. Nemes and Mr. Quakenbush, for all of this year's efforts to keep the program alive and moving forward. I know it certainly hasn't been easy, and I know that we're used to being a community, but one of my fondest memories this year was getting to see all of our media students come back on campus for STN, the Student Television Network. It was really a special experience to be able to see that community one more time together, and I really look forward to a return to normalcy next year when we could all be on campus together again doing the things that we love to do, whether that's out on the football field filming sports broadcasts, or whether that's in the theater recording a show, or even putting together our own semester, film projects. We really want to be at the forefront of media technology. We're really excited about growing our commercial music production program. We want to see our students in our film program continuing to make films and also to attend competitions and festivals. So there's so much on the horizon. I really want to encourage anybody who's not yet in our media program to reach out if you're interested. There are so many different facets to working in this particular industry that we encourage you to explore everything that it is that we offer, whether it's the lights and the sound to animation and camera, or if you're a director and a producer, we have something for you. Whether you like to make music, whether you want to record music, whether you're a recording artist, we have something for you. And if you're interested in animation, if you're interested in video game design, scoring, those are areas that we're looking to expand. So please come out, support the arts, but in particular support our media production program. There are lots of opportunities here for crossover. If you're a speech and debate student and you have the ability to be on camera and to talk confidently, let's put you in front of a camera. Let's teach you journalism. Let's put you in a position where you can be a future broadcaster of tomorrow. If you're interested in video game design, animation, let's give you the tools and the software to begin to explore your interests and your talents. If you're interested in music production, come check out our recording studio. And if you're interested in TV broadcast, then you should be part of our broadcast team. We've got something here for everyone. This evening is certainly a celebration, but it's also a testament to how much we've been able to accomplish in just a few short years, and I really hope that you will decide to be part of our magic.
The NSU University School's media production program has state-of-the-art, industry-standard facilities, equipment, and software. But what makes it exceptional is the students. They're here often before school, after school, during their lunch period, and even sometimes on the weekends because they're so passionate about it.
What makes the University School media program special is the wide variety of opportunities that it offers and the skills that it will allow you to make in the process of it.
Whether they've been the weekly show or the daily shows that we used to do live, being able to have the capability to do that here at school really was tremendous.
Good morning, Sharks, and welcome back to another edition of Shark Weekly. I'm Dylan Goldman. We hope you all had a great spring break. I'm one of the students that have taken every single media production class. In the first class, we focused on the basics of media production. In the second class, we focused on editing and post-production, as well as producing our daily live news show. And in the third class, we focused on independent filmmaking. My interests have shifted all the way from editing and post-production to screenwriting and directing. And I'm so excited to see where I'll go from here.
When I was starting my journey through TV production and media, I realized that it was something that I really wanted to be great at. So going through these levels of being behind the camera, being in front of the camera, through these classes I've taken at university school, I can see how I've really gotten better.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Shai Kochov, reporting with U-School Media STN Edition. Today is February 13th, 2020. Although we are all sad today's show can't be brought to you from Phoenix, Arizona, we're bringing it to you from warm and sunny Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's a great place with great weather and an amazing place to raise a family.
When I got into the class that I started looking at all the stuff they were gonna teach us, I was so excited about it. And I don't know, just like my interest in TV production grew.
I mostly found interest in the post-production side of it, which included editing videos, and I spent a lot of my time focusing on that. As I progressed, I was able to learn different aspects such as motion graphics, visual effects, and animations.
When I came to the school, I saw that there was a wide range of things to do in the media production program, from sports, broadcasting, sports, events, filming. All the way to full films and short films that were being made. So there was really just a wide variety of things to be able to indulge on and to really explore and find what I liked best.
Media production, especially here at this school, is honestly such a big community because it's not just film. A lot of people think it is, but media is a wide range of things. You can be in the classroom learning about how to make short films and learning about what goes into making films.
Hey, guys, I have a question. So, what do you guys think tomorrow brings?
That's a loaded question. But you could also be coming before school to help film our school news. And then there's also the aspect of live streaming theater shows and dance concerts. And these are all things that fall into media.
The media production program at University School has been a gateway to building new relationships and having more opportunities outside of just film.
As communication and social distancing created new challenges for the world, our media program found new opportunities to collaborate at U-School. One example is when our student performers in our theater musical had to wear masks, which made it especially difficult for them to sing. We brought these students into U-Studio to pre-record every song. These recordings were then edited and played during their performances, so the audience can hear their real voices.
One of the reasons I like being here at NSU University School is that there's a sense of it being a mentoring position. And in the entertainment business at large, mentoring is a very big part of the business. And this gives me a chance to reach students, not only to give them basic information, but to cultivate in them a sense of how to move forward on their own and to do great things.
What's next for me is film, and it's the film industry. I've always wanted to be involved in film, whether it's been in front of the camera or behind the camera, and I'm so happy that we had film here at this school because I've always known I wanted to do it, but I was happy to be able to meet people who shared the same passion as me, and on top of that, kind of be involved in that community, such as being in the Future Filmmakers Club, being able to be a leader in those situations. And honestly, I'm just really excited to say that I'm going to be going to the University of Texas at Austin to study study film. So that's something I've always really wanted to do. And I'm also happy to know that there are other people in my film program going into film, and I hope to keep contact with them and see where they end up.
When I moved up to TV production honors as a junior, I was lucky enough to be requested to work on a marketing project for NSU University School. And through the course of about 3 months, I learned a lot about marketing, and I was surprised at how much TV production could really apply to other walks of life, such as marketing. And now going to Washington University in St. Louis, that's something that I'm really seriously considering studying.
I actually started doing my own videos, and I'm very passionate about it. So this fall I'm going to Drexel University to study architectural engineering. But thanks to this years in U School learning more about film production, I also decided to do a second major in film production in Drexel. So I just want to continue discovering what film and media has to give to me.
Eventually, I just decided, I looked into the future and decided where would I be happiest, and it was behind a camera. And then ever since then, I've been totally committed to the film program. And thanks to the help of U School, I produced a short film that got me into my dream school. So I'm actually going to the University of North Carolina School of the Arts. It's a top 10 film program in the United States.
I'm proud to say that I'll be attending Emerson College for the class of 2025, and I'll be majoring in business of creative enterprises, which basically mixes both of my two passions, business and creativity. And that's basically what I did with advertising and promos. I made a combination of both things, and I'm really excited to be surrounded by like-minded individuals who are also creative, just like here in the media production classes.
Being part of the media production program is awesome, and you should join the crew.
Good evening, and welcome to our 2020-2021 U School Media Film Festival and Celebration. I'm Dylan Goldman. While we'd love to spend this evening with all of you live and in person, this setting will do for now. Throughout the year, our media students from the middle school all the way through to the Advanced Media Production Honors have produced creative and excellent work in unique circumstances that created both challenges and opportunities. To start the night, let's go to the middle school, where the 7th and 8th graders can take the TV production or film class, where they can build their foundation for their skills in media production in order to take these classes in high school. And now, our middle schoolers.
One of my favorite parts about this class was being behind the scenes for the middle school news and being on the camera for the middle school news. I thought it was really cool seeing what it's actually like, recording for the middle school news and just being a part of it, and it was really amazing.
What I really enjoyed about this class and this semester is that I got to edit and put together a bunch of mini little videos to put on the morning announcements on Mondays for middle school, and I really enjoyed editing them and putting them together and putting my creativity into it. It was really fun.
One of my favorite things about the class was that I got to learn so much about camera angles and camera shots and film a bunch of different skits that we did, and I had a lot of fun and got to learn a lot at the same time.
As a team, some of us wrote our scripts, some of us filmed, and even some of us acted in our own films, which is something that you might see later tonight.
My favorite things to do in film class and TV was to write scripts and make storyboards, and then be able to make my ideas and see them be produced in film. It was a really fun experience, and I would recommend you guys to do it.
I think you should join the crew.
I highly recommend that you join the crew.
I think you should join the crew.
G'day mate, it's me, COVID Corey, and we're here in the typical middle school hallway to see if we can find some of the rare kinds of creatures that haunt these hallowed halls. In a second, this hallway is going to be jam-packed with human adolescents and their caretakers. Everyone who steps through these halls has one thing in common. They're all wearing face masks, but they aren't all the same. Most of them are wearing their masks correctly, but there are some who are corona clueless, and I'm not talking about the Mexican beer. Let's see if we can spot some of these special species. I think I see one now. Yes, it's the wild snout slipper. These are one of the most dangerous creatures you can encounter in a middle school hallway. All down the hall and into the room, the snout slipper snorted soggy aerosol spray, filling the air with potentially potent poison.
Young lady.
Huh?
Your mask.
Oh, what about it?
Please fix it.
Is it broken?
Really?
You gotta watch out for these snout slippers. They could be carrying COVID.
We're on the hunt for a creature who's been reported in this general territory. We're going to keep our eyes peeled to catch one of these creatures doing what they're famous for. And our hunch has paid off. Check it out. Do you see him there? It's the wrong wayosaur. Groups moving together keep airborne particles moving in one direction, but the wrong wayosaur blasts his unbated breath into the faces of his classmates.
Excuse me, young man. What grade are you in?
Huh? Oh, so.
You're in 7th grade and you don't know how to read?
Read what?
Well, this sign for one thing.
Yeah, I was only going one way.
Well, you're gonna go one way again, back the way.
Usually I'm for endangered species, but the wrong wayosaur is the type of creature I'd like to see go extinct.
One day soon, a vaccinated population will make coronavirus go the way of the dinosaur. Until then, follow COVID protocols and wear a mask properly to slow down the spread of COVID-19. COVID Corey, over and out.
Awesome job, middle school. The future of our program looks bright and we're excited for you to join us in the upper school in the coming years. When students get to high school, the first media production courses they take are Media Production 1 and 2. These classes build on what was learned in middle school, but if you haven't taken any media classes before, you can also jump right in and take these classes anytime, from freshman to senior year. And now, here's a look at Media Production 1 and 2.
When I first signed up for this class, I figured it was just going to be your normal use iMovie and make a video and submit it class, but I was wrong. We learned skills like Photoshop, Premiere Pro, and After Effects.
Present to you why Tua Tagovailoa needs playmakers. My name is Benjamin Chedoff. Let's get started.
When I signed up for Media Production 1 and 2, I didn't realize how many different forms of media there were, and it really blew my mind. I mean, we started off with Photoshop, which was definitely my favorite.
I thought it'd be really interesting, as an athlete all 4 years in high school, I've seen a ton of edits made and a ton of highlight videos. I was really surprised with how much work and how much dedication that you have to put into something to really come out and make it look so good.
Hi, I'm Luke Salmon, and today we are going to be talking about how celebrities, specifically big Hollywood stars, are taking a big risk in investing in companies. Many celebrities are delving into business, but is it a smart move for them?
My favorite part from the media production course was the flexibility and how creative we got to be. The project I most liked was making a music video with real footage from professionals and remixing it to make it my own.
The reason why I decided to take media production is because I wanted to see how the edits we receive as athletes are made. And throughout the process, I realized that it's not just hard work, but it's also fun.
Hi, I'm Jake Salmon, and today I'm reporting on the dangers of senior driver licenses. Should your 85-year-old grandmother's driver's license be valid until she's 91? Well, that's the law in Florida.
My favorite part about this year was when we did the Night of the Living Dead project. We were given a large movie and we got to turn it into any way we wanted it to be. I turned it into a comedic movie trailer.
In a world where lovers are separated, both must find a way to their destiny.
This allowed me to be creative and allowed me to learn new skills and have a lot of fun.
You have to write the script, you have to film it, and then you have post-production, which is a whole different story.
Welcome, MTV, to my crib. So if you follow me, come on in. If you follow me, we have some posters of mine. I hung these myself. I have that since I was a kid. I don't know where that came from. Stranger Things poster and another poster. I have no idea. If you go into my closet, you got your typical closet things. Pants, more pants, and pants. There's not a whole lot in here. One of my pride and joys is this. I bought this across the border illegally, but we don't tell anyone that.
I think media really magnifies the border of what you should and shouldn't do, what you could and could not do. I think that's what Media 1 and 2 really shows.
Next up is TV Production Honors. This class is the next step in one's media journey here at U-School. This year, one of the responsibilities for this class was to produce the morning news and other school-wide productions. Because of the challenging circumstances, including many students in the class at home, we decided to change the live daily news show. The result was Shark Weekly, a magazine-style show which allowed for all students to contribute to the production prior to the show airing on Friday mornings. Here's a look into TV Production Honors.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jordan Polikoff, and thank you for tuning into Shark Weekly. It's hard to believe that our school year is quickly coming to an end.
Welcome back to another This Week in History. This week's episode is in honor of Women's History Month.
Hi, this is Jay, all the way reporting from China.
Hello everyone, I'm Shai Kochov, and welcome to the final virtual NFL show. This past week was Super Bowl 55, and boy was it a show.
Bro. Captain Safety.
Hey, don't you know that walking the wrong way in the hallways can lead to yourself and others getting infected?
No.
Well, now you do. Now remember, always wear your mask over your mouth and nose and stay 6 feet apart from other students and staff. Captain Safety, out.
Hi, my name is Joshua Cougar, and welcome to my thoughts on the 2021 NFL Draft for the Miami Dolphins.
This week of May 10th through the 14th, there are many fun national days. On May 13th is National Apple Pie Day. This apple pie has been around since the Middle Ages. On May 14th, it's Dance Like a Chicken Day. This day is all about reliving fond memories of busting out the iconic chicken dance. So go and celebrate this day by busting a move.
Ethan, you just got to realize we can't have a ton of people in the studio right now because of the protocols,
Yeah. Well, you know what? You worried for no reason. It'll be fine. I'm well prepared. I spent a few days on this. It'll be good. Trust me. It'll be good. Right. Besides, it's a little too late to change it.
I don't care that you're going to the University of Phoenix online. I'll always love you. No distance could ever keep us apart.
Our love will destroy us. We can never be together. We're on different paths. It can never be.
Cut. Dylan, can you please turn the fan off? Sorry. Thank you. And remember, you gotta keep the microphone out of the shot, buddy. Okay, that was better. Gabby, just try to remember to. You know what? Never mind. All right, let's just let's break for lunch. Yeah, let's break for lunch. I mean, it's hopeless. Who leaves the state to go to the University of Phoenix online? I mean, it makes no sense. It's stupid.
Don't worry about that right now. You're on a roll. You're gonna pick it up. We're gonna do it.
I can't direct these people. It's impossible.
Well, if you think you can't, you never will.
I have to go, Alex. I have to go. Gabby, wait.
Hi. What's on your shirt?
I don't know. What's on my shirt?
What'd you eat for lunch?
Hot dog.
A hot dog. What did that hot dog have on it?
I don't recall.
No? Great. Does anyone have an extra shirt? All right, fantastic. Yeah, let's get him a shirt.
I have to go.
Gabby, wait. I'll always love you. I'll always follow you.
You must leave me alone. If you truly love me, then let me go.
You know what? All things considered, I didn't think we did half bad. I mean, it's what you make out of it. Look, you were right. It's all about mindset.
Wait, was this supposed to be in the camera?
I don't know what we're gonna do, Doc. I mean, Nothing came together. The whole thing is unusable. We have no footage. It's like 30 seconds. How am I gonna make anything out of this?
Do you know who William Goldman is? He was a screenwriter. And do you know what he said when asked about filmmaking? He said, nobody knows anything. Okay? So you failed. You made something that didn't work. You didn't get what you were looking for. Good. This stuff is how you get to the good stuff. Okay? But what you gotta do is get back up on that horse. You don't put this down. You get back up on that horse and you go for it. Because you have a story to tell, and all you have to do is give it to the world.
Finally, we come to our Advanced Media Production Honors class. This class is for students who have been in the program and demonstrated their skills by working in a more individualized environment. Here are some short films created by students in the course.
Who am I? No, not him, behind him. I'm a tree. Yes, I'm a tree. Made up of a trunk and leaves planted into the ground, holding a standstill until the day comes where I'm no longer here. Am I here to simply photosynthesize? To watch the world move past me as I remain in my plot? Or am I more? I am made up of the moments that happen around me, your playground and your happiness, the support system in sadness, the base of a breakup, and eventually, a makeup. I am the beginning of something new when something else has ended. I provide life to those around me. My rings are a tattoo of my experience. I am not just a trunk and leaves. I am a tree. Yes, I am a tree. But I am also more.
What the? There's nobody here. It's like we're in a pandemic or something. Ah! What are you doing? That box is fragile. Oops. No, my box! Just me and you. What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? Why are you here? There's been no one here all day.
No, the school's just shut down because it's spring break. The only reason I'm here is because I'm setting up for rehearsal.
Spring break?
You will not believe what I just found. It's this teenage chatting site called Kiz. You'll get paired up with a random person, you just talk to them.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Maya. What's yours?
Connor. It's Connor.
Is there a reason your camera's not on?
Oh, my camera isn't working right now.
Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you. Connor, he sent me flowers still.
Wait, you gave him your address?
Not that I remember. Hey!
Maya, you're supposed to be in class.
I know. I wanted to talk to you. What's up?
Maya?
Yes?
Stop talking to Connor. Now.
Why? What's wrong?
Trust me. Please. He's dangerous.
Jill?
Maya?
Jill?
Maya, we're a lot closer than you think.
What do you mean?
Clouds. Tranquil pockets of fog. Delicate fluff passing us slowly. Or is there something deeper within them? They're ever-changing, they're formless, all different shapes and sizes, from feathery and light to compact and heavy, and everything in between. Constantly reacting to their environment, moving and fading through life. We look at clouds as nothing more than a side character to our own story. But we couldn't be more wrong. Their innocent persona masking their inner struggle, inch by inch, collecting the vaporized liquid coming from the lakes of agony around them. Time ticking by while they absorb the pain and aching from their surroundings, collecting it all until it just stops. The pressure begins to get heavy, weighing down their delicate body of fog, calling upon themselves to keep going. Be strong. Hold on to it. Please. They begin to feel the strain encasing them, forbidding them to go on. The force builds up, turning into a large body of liquid inside themselves, increasing in weight as time goes by. Getting darker, bigger, heavier. The gloomy dullness fills the area around them. Their struggles are shown, fading in and out, trying to hold on just a little bit longer. And then I was raining.
Lilia, is it?
Yeah.
Well?
I've never told anyone. I still remember the shiver that went up my spine the night it happened. My fingers going cold all the way up to the tip of my fingernails.
You know, they're saying some pretty crazy things about you.
I'm not crazy.
That's what I'm here trying to prove.
I try to convince myself it was just a dream. Seeing my friend like that, it was horrible.
Yeah, well, you can't keep things bottled up. You gotta let it out. Tell me.
I think I can handle it. Do you mind if I make some coffee? I like mine with cream.
Make two. You know, Lilia, your obstinacy is really hurting your case. And there is this thing called attorney-client privilege, which means that anything you say to me stays private, does not leave this room.
There's nothing to say to you. Just hanging out.
Now, Allie, is it?
Yeah. Me and Allie. We were hanging out and it happened. It happened so fast.
Wait a minute, back up a little bit. So, tell me more about what happened.
The roof. She was on the roof and I was on the ground. She wanted to look at the stars. We wanted to look at the stars. She always loved the stars. Big Dipper especially. She'd always point to the sky and go, "Look, Lilia, it's Big Dipper." And I would nod and say it was beautiful, but I could never really see it.
Then?
Huh?
Well, what happened when she went up on the roof?
Then she fell, and she wasn't moving. And I thought, why was she standing so close to the edge of the roof?
And what did you do?
I was looking down at her body. I couldn't move. I was so scared.
But wait a minute, you saw this on the ground?
Well, at that point, we were both on the roof.
So you were near her?
No. Opposite side.
Okay, so you were looking down at her from the opposite side?
I was terrified.
You know, Lilia, they are going to tear you apart in that courtroom.
I didn't hurt her. It was an accident, truly. We were watching the stars on my roof. She was babbling and I got annoyed.
What was she talking about?
Some new girl, Jenna or Gina. Apparently best friend worthy.
So you were jealous?
Did I say jealous? No. I said annoyed. Jenna was coming with us to all our plans. A little suffocating, if you ask me. Maybe Allie wanted to fall.
She wanted to fall?
Yeah, probably. It was the last thing she talked about.
Why would she want to fall off a roof?
You ask all these questions. How am I supposed to know why Allie wanted to fall off a
Well,
roof?
you were saying that she was your best friend. I mean, now you're saying Jenna, whoever was her best friend.
Her body jerked and she fell. Yes. She went insane and did this to herself. Her body twirling into a small dot of nothing. You think I'd like remembering that maybe I meant nothing to her?
Okay, but she fell.
Yep. Splat.
Okay, so, and what can you tell me about this guy Kirk? Died a week after Allie. Accidental ingestion of a deadly chemical? Wow.
My science partner. Weird, huh? Maybe I'm just bad luck. He was warm, gentle, so forgiving. I told him everything.
So it sounds like he was your best friend, or was your best friend.
Yeah, maybe. Till he wasn't. He had these eyes, as if he could look right through you, and he could see what you're thinking. His eyes grew glossy, and it's as if he was looking through me. I wish I knew what he was thinking. Maybe then I wouldn't have.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you telling me?
At that moment, I was not me. He saw me as some monster, a variant of what once was a human being.
Lilia, please.
He got up to leave. Not a word leaving his mouth other than that he would see me tomorrow. He knew too much.
Knew too much? Are you saying that you did kill him?
He was the only person I told.
Okay, so you're saying that Allie's insane, Kirk's your son.
Yeah, I said a lot of things, but you just don't stop prying, do you, Sherlock? Little push here, little slip of the poison there. It's all just so easy.
I think that's where we gotta end right now. I'm just not feeling that good.
I'm not surprised. Knowledge is a dangerous thing. Please. Drink some more.
That's all we have for tonight. Thank you to all who tuned in. We hope you're able to see all that is truly possible in our media production program. Signing off for the 2020-2021 Film Festival and Celebration, I'm Dylan Goldman. Good night.